Hey guys, come on in, come on in, come on in. Yancey, hey. K Nicole, hey. Sincerely McBree, good morning. I'm fine. How are you, Butterflyness? I received that. Y'all step on in, step on in. I don't know if anybody else is live tonight. I haven't checked to see. Basically just dropping in and thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh wow. I'm gonna wait and see if a few more come in. I say this is gonna be quick, just trying to catch up a little bit. Riri the scorekeeper. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Trina Tina, hey, how you doing? Angela, hey, hey, Lulu, hey. Carib for life, hey, hey, hey. Lisa, hey. Come on in, come on in. I'm reading one of these articles that was posted today on Cinco de Mayo. I can't talk today. If he's concerned about his health, tell him to work out. Elizabeth, hey, how you doing? Cherry, hey, how you doing? Thank you, thank you, thank you. If he's so worried about his health, he should start working out in his cell. They believe that he should not be released as he poses a danger to the community. Wow. Sun Be Lovely Brown, hey, how you doing? How you doing? First thing, I'll go ahead and get started. Guys, if you haven't clicked the like button already, please click the like button if you don't mind. The first thing that I want to say is we are, we're getting by. Lavelle, how you doing? We are getting by. So day by day, we're handling stuff day by day with the family. So thank you for all your prayers. Thank you again for your condolences. Thank you for reaching out, your messages, your comments, phone calls, emails, inbox, everything. So thank you for that. Like, for real, thank you for that. One of the things that I just wanted to touch on really quick is just making sure that you just take time out, not just for yourself, but take time out for your family and check in on your family. Check in on your friends. If it's somebody that means something to you, check in on them and make sure that everything is okay, because we don't know if this day is going to be our last, if tomorrow is going to be our last. So just make sure that you check in on people as much as you can so that you won't have to, have that conversation. I wish I could have said this. I wish I could have did that. Just go ahead and make sure that you have that stuff done now. Don't wait and be reactive instead of being proactive. Go ahead and say what you need to say. Do whatever you need to do. Thank you, Trina. Do whatever you need to do and just get those things done. I told you about the situation that happened in my family. I got a phone call today from the funeral home that's actually working, well, that worked with my family on both my brother and my nephew, and he was letting me know that something happened in my hometown last night. I guess you can say today because it was about 3 o'clock this morning. And two young men were shot and killed. Hey, James, how you doing? Two young men were shot and killed. The youngest, I think, was 16. And then there was an older person that was shot. Actually, I think it was 4 total, but 2 of them died, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, K baby, how you doing? So, they had whatever they had going on. And I can't speak to the story too much. Thank you, Cynthia. I can't speak to the story too much because, like I said, I'm speaking behind somebody. But I know that stuff did happen about 3 o'clock this morning. And then while the person was telling me about that, then in another part of our county, we had a hostage situation that took place today with the man and his girlfriend. And I don't know if these were his kids, but there were also some kids involved. I think everybody got out safe, but just that fast. Stuff can happen just that fast. Stuff can change. And we don't know what we're going to be facing. We really don't. And when it comes down to just dealing, we already have the regular stuff that we have to deal with from day to day. The stuff that we just, there's no, you have regular, you got cancer, you got diabetes, you have high blood pressure, people dealing with blood clots, congestive heart failure. You just have a lot of things that you already have to deal with just on a regular day to day. So whenever you take that and add it to the coronavirus, you add it to just the regular violence and other stuff that we have to, you hate to say worry about, but that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. It's just important right now that we make sure that people know exactly how we feel about them. All right, K baby, get it right now. But I mean, now is the time. If you haven't really been thinking about it, or if somebody's been on your mind, you're like, you know what, I need to contact them. I need to go and see what they have going on. Don't miss the opportunity and find yourself wishing that you would have made contact, wishing that you would have made that phone call, wishing that you may have, sent that text message or whatever. So just make sure that you get those things done if you can, because we can't get these moments back. We really can't get them back. The other thing is, as the days progress, you guys are going to start seeing some things change. You're just going to start seeing some things change. In the way that some things are presented. Now, I know it's going to be some people that say, Dr. Rogers, she always talking in riddles. I'm just telling you to just pay attention, and you'll see some things changing by the weekend into next week. I can say that. So just pay attention to some things. I think some of the things that you guys have been asking for, some of the Chick-fil-A tap here to get freed. Yeah, so just pay attention. This world needs love. There's so many voiceless people out here suffering in silence. Right. Absolutely. And it's just important just for us to not wait until we're going through something personally to actually feel some type of way about it. We need to feel some type of way about things, whether it directly involves us or not. And that's what all this stuff, everything that we've been dealing with this year, for the past year, like that's what all this stuff boils down to. It does not have to involve you directly. Anything in this life, it can and will happen to you or someone close to you at some point in time. So just remembering that even though today may not be our day, it may not be the day that we're going through something, tomorrow, 30 minutes from now, 30 seconds from now, it can easily be us that's going through something. And we need somebody to reach out. We need somebody to have our backs. We need somebody to, hey, spitting fire, thank you. Thank you. Honesty Smith, thank you. No hot date. The bed is next. But just remembering that at anytime it can be us. I finally called a friend who I've been meaning to call for months, only to find out her teenage son. Wow. See, it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that. All right, spitting fire. But it's stuff like that, y'all, like that easily. I read an article, and like I said, I've been in the bushes. I've been watching, but I've been in the bushes just trying to avoid some of the stuff that's going on. And I saw something about, pre-diabetes and all that kind of stuff. Well, I can tell you as a person that has been diagnosed with pre-diabetes maybe about 6 years ago, maybe even 7. Hey, Real World, how you doing? One of my girlfriends, that's a beautician, she always does my hair. If it's an updo, her mom does it. If it's some braids or something like that, then she does it. But I had some tests done some years ago, and I eat healthy. I mean, I walk 6 miles a day, like whatever, and I still was told just through testing that I was pre-diabetic. Now, it would be a concern to me because my mom actually has diabetes. We almost lost her to diabetes some years ago. So I'm suffering over here. I want my hair done. Come to South Carolina, Real World. We'll get you right. South Carolina. I don't know why people keep putting me in North Carolina. Come to South Carolina. We'll get you right. But just something as I don't want to say as simple as that, but you have to make sure that you do the things that you need to do. So I was reading an article where somebody was saying that, and I'm trying not to call people's names, that Mr. Kelly, okay, if he knows he has this stuff, then he needs to just go and work out in his cell. Like he needs to do whatever he can do in his cell, which is actually true. He does need to do that. But you in Raleigh, girl, let me know. I'll get you an appointment. I sure will. But it's some things that we have to make sure that we're doing to take care of ourselves. So whenever the doctor told me this, like the first thing was, oh, we need to try to put you on medication. They start talking about metformin and stuff like that. And I'm like, look, my mom takes that stuff. I'm not anywhere near that. I don't have none of that stuff going on. So I did whatever I needed to do to make sure that I was good. But after seeing my mom, who is a registered nurse, seeing her, I guess she was kind of taking care of herself. Maybe she didn't recognize the signs. She was running so much. Y'all know how nurses work. And we were seeing little things going on with her, and, but she just brushed it off or whatever. And then eventually, I guess it just took a toll on her. And she just told my brother, like, look, I need to go to the emergency room. And when she got to the emergency room, she actually, like, passed out when they put her in the wheelchair. So, and she was in there for a couple of weeks before they can get everything, like, baseline. I think she was in there about 3 or 4 weeks before. So my granddad didn't have diabetes. My grandmother didn't have diabetes. It wasn't like we had this long family history of diabetes, but it came on her. And I don't think anybody told her that she was pre-diabetic at any point. If so, she didn't tell anybody. But so just seeing stuff like that, and then I'm hearing, in the paperwork, because I can't really speak on that, but I'm hearing in the paperwork that this is something that's being said. I want to bring this back and take it away from that for a minute and put it on you guys. because my purpose at this point is to make sure that the people that tune in and even the people that don't tune in to this channel are okay. It's good for us to look out for other people too, but we also have to make sure that health-wise we are looking out for ourselves. So, of course, right now you can't go run into the doctor's offices to see what's going on with you. They're going to turn you right on, back around. But there are things that you can do at home. If there's anything going on and you got anything that has anything in it, then you need to be making sure that you're taking care of yourself. It doesn't matter if you have type 2 diabetes or if you're just being told that you're pre-diabetic. Then that means that you're right on that borderline. That's what they call being borderline diabetic. So you need to make sure that you're doing everything in your power, that you kind of try to take control over that while it's still in that pre-stage. So whatever you can do to have, keep yourself from being put on that metformin or having to take insulin or whatever, you have some control over that. And just seeing that part being put out in the media, and I know people are kind of looking at it and they're like, well, that stuff really doesn't matter anyway, that's nothing. It is something, because one thing tends to lead to another. If somebody ends up with diabetes, it's not always so. So I know people are going to say, well, I had this and I didn't have this. But people that tend to have diabetes, those people also tend to have problems with their blood pressure, with hypertension. Those people tend to have problems with other things. And it's like a domino effect. So you have to make sure that you're doing everything in your power to make sure that you stay in the best health possible, especially during this season. And especially with paying attention to the news, you see the disparities among us. You got to pay attention. It's not like the virus said, ooh, let me go and jump on these black folks. No, that's not what the virus is doing. That's not how that works. We have some things that we have been predisposed to. And with us sitting around thinking that certain things won't affect us, we have to just drop that type of thinking anyway, because we all get complacent. And when stuff is going on, if it's not going on in our house, if it's not going on in our neighborhood, if it's not going on with one of our friends, family members, we don't think we'll ever be touched. We have to get out of that. We can be touched at any time. Yeah, butterfly, there's high cholesterol. Exactly. And those are things that people don't pay attention to. You start talking yourself right into a heart attack. If you're not taking care of these things, listen, you have to, listen, I'm going to just leave that alone. I just wanted to put that out there because I saw people talking about this and I'm like, I understand that you're concerned about him with that. Are you taking care of yourself with that? Are you making sure that you're good? Because you can't be good for anybody else if your health is failing. So you have to make sure that you're good. So you don't have to go and tell somebody that you got congestive heart failure, or let a doctor tell you that you have congestive heart failure, or that your kidneys are no longer doing what they're supposed to do. Now you have to go and be on dialysis for the rest of your life. Like, it's so many different things. We need to make sure that we're taking control over those things. So while we're helping to take care of someone else, because there's nothing wrong with that, because a lot of people have a servant's heart and you can't help but take care of people. But while you're doing that, make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. And that's what that is. Hey, Tori, how you doing? Karen, how you doing? My mom has heart failure, so a lot. I'll be there tomorrow on 2 wheels. I'm scared to do hair, but I need my done. One of my clients called yesterday and she worked at Withme here in Raleigh. Said she seen people dying. I had to deny her. Oh, wow. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that's another thing that I wanted to touch on. We have to make sure that we are that we are good. Something else that, I've just, like I said, been in the bushes, just not trying to get into anybody's stuff, whatever, keep that energy, wherever it is. Again, just trying to remind everybody, whatever like back and forth you may see or anything like that, if it has nothing to do with you, then try your best to stay out of it. Try your best to stay out of it. I don't know if you got to hit a matrix move. Try your best to stay out of it. If it's not your fight, don't take it on as your fight. Let whoever that's their fight. So, just keep that over there. Just keep that over there. And I can say just being on the outside looking in, I have been seeing a lot of people responding to negative stuff. And I'm saying this in a positive way. People are telling people that that's not what they want to see. We're coming here for this and this is what we want to see. Like I've been seeing a lot of that. So I have to applaud my people on that. Right. Stay in your lane. I don't know if that's a fast lane or the slow lane, passing lane, whatever. Stay in it. Hey, Muse Black, how you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to lay low too. I'm trying to lay low too. Hey, Keith, how you doing? How you doing? Have to encourage positive vibe. And that's a good thing. I'm hoping that y'all continue doing that. Because the thing is, even when people try to go negative, when you put that positive in there, even if everybody don't want to hear it, somebody will catch on to it. And there's somebody that wanted to say the same thing, or they may have been thinking the same thing that you were thinking, and they just didn't want to say it. Real world, I appreciate it. We still have some work to do. You know what I mean? But it's definitely not in the place that I was last week. So, yeah. So appreciate that. I had that happen last week. Yeah, I'm seeing it, y'all. I'm seeing it. When I say that this stuff is like really changing people, I see it really changing people. Some for the better, some for worse. I don't know, or I don't know. But I've seen a lot of people just get to the point where, sometimes you just got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's what I'm seeing. It was good to know I wasn't alone on my thoughts. Sincerely, I don't think you are. I think there's a lot of people. It's a shirt. It's a shirt. I think there are a lot of people that truly just want to see some good things happen. I think it's some people that really just want to see people come together and really work on a common goal. And the goal does not have to be about one person. The goal, you decide what your goal is going to be. But it's getting real on this net. My mind has been blown in 24 hours. Oh, okay. Now, if something else happened, I don't know what happened in 24 hours, but don't let it consume you. Don't let it consume you. You have to be in and out this thing real quick, like a thief in the night, in and out. Miss Karen Autumn went home this morning. Her mom came and got her this morning. Yeah, she came and got her this morning. Does pandemic affect the digital divide? I don't know. Jane, I was thinking that the pandemic would make things better. And I say that because I was thinking that maybe it would give people time to just sit back and look at what's going on, really think about the stuff that's going on, just have some time to reflect. I think for some, they took that time, they took advantage of that time to really, self-reflect, take a step back, look at everything that's going on. And then for people that just don't have good intentions, I think it just gave them more time to, come up with more sinister things to possibly do. So I think it could work either way. The hope would be that it would really have people just sitting back. Okay, okay, baby. Pew. Um, you would hope that it just, just give people some time to just sit back and say, like, what are we doing? Is what we doing, is it working? Do we need to do something different? Like I said, for some people, I think that has happened and they've had time to like regroup and like really refocus, modify. And for others, I just don't know, like the horns came out even bigger. I don't know. And this is for all the people that's watching without the sound. That look real crazy, right? So, yeah, you just have to hope at the end of the day that people continue doing what they're doing. The people that are trying to put the word out, try to put a positive message out. The people that are, whenever they see something negative or see that something can go left like real quick, they're trying to jump on it and really trying to do damage control as quick as possible. I thank God for those people, because those are the people that at the end of the day, if they weren't in place, things would be worse than they are right now. And we definitely don't need things to get any worse than they are right now. So for all the people that are like just sitting there, and Lord, it takes patience. So for the people that are sitting there with patience, just trying to get people to do the right thing. Hey, Tirana, how you doing? Just trying to get people to do the right thing. Everybody don't have to do the same thing, but just try to do the right thing. The sisters are good. The sisters are good. We spoke today. They're doing really good. Right. So, like I said, I just commend everyone that's sitting here and trying, because sometimes all you can do is try, because people are going to do what they want to do anyway. So at least you can try, you give it the old college try, and nobody can say that you didn't try. So, I encourage you to just keep doing what you're doing, because at the end of the day, the only thing that you're going to be accountable for is what you do, the decisions that you make, the actions that you take, and everything that everybody else has going on. At the end of the day, when you reach, that final location, after you cross those burning sands, you're going to be the only one that's going to be, able to answer for whatever you had going on. So, like I said, I won't call people out by names, but I've been seeing people really like trying to step up and just try to bring people together, or try to stop some of the foolishness when they see it, or they try to right some wrongs. And we just gotta keep doing that. I mean, that's the only way that you can combat negativity, is with positivity. So, you do what you can. You do what you can. You can't change the world, but if you can change one, you've done your job. I definitely took your advice from that one live and letting people live. Save face and encourage people to get on the right path, but also not enabling action by speaking directly to what's wrong, in my opinion. All right, Sincerely Bree. That's important. I'm telling you. I had to show a client something with that today. Just letting someone else lead the conversation, and before you say completely what you're going to do, listen to what is actually going on in the conversation, and then let that guide you on what you're going to do. So you may have a plan from the beginning, but ultimately you have to let the spirit of that conversation guide you to wherever you're going to be going, because you may have your mind made up about one thing and that conversation goes completely different. So you have to be ready and willing, to change a little bit. You can't keep on that straight path. You might have to veer off that path a little bit in order to get your desired result. And that's what saving face, or letting people live. Like that's what that is. If it's gonna help you get the result that you're trying to get, I'm gonna let you have that. Go ahead. You got that. Even though I know you're dead wrong, you got that. And we just gonna keep it pushing, right? We're gonna keep it pushing. You got it. You got it. Yeah. Okay. And don't lose any sleep about it. Don't lose any sleep about it at all. Your baby just smiling and talking to you made me smile. Oh. Faye, hey. Miss Phases is in the building. I tried to get you today, Phases. Latasha, hey, how you doing? I don't know if that's the Latasha that there's a Latasha that made contact with my beautician, and she was talking about the channel. So if that Latasha is on here, or Latanya, I might be saying the wrong name. It may be Latanya. Shout out to Latanya, one of our local folks. If you don't see it now, you'll see it later. But hey, shout out. The other thing, since we have Phases in here, Phases she has her channel that's on there, Phases PTNL. But she also has, no, that's not me, I'm in California. Okay, thank you, Latasha. She also has another channel where she does like motivational stuff. Lord, don't let me botch this. Life Vibes. So Faye, if you still in here, if you can put the name of your other channel in here. Hey, Cassandra, somebody was just asking about y'all. Okay, Phases, can you put the name of your other YouTube channel in here? I want to say Phases Life Vibes. I do not want to jack the name of her channel up. But just getting some inspiring information. She's doing some interviews. Okay, she's doing some interviews with different people to give you different information and, a different perspective on things. It's a good break from everything that's going on right now. You get to have some, just a break. And I don't know about y'all, but I need a break. I need a break from my break. That's where I'm at. I need a break from the break. And it's just it's a good thing, the vibes. Okay, Phases Life Vibe. Phases Life Vibes. I think I could be wrong, but I think the last one, I think you had a nurse on there that was talking. I don't want to put the wrong information out there, y'all. But just go and check it out. Go and check it out. She's doing something different. Like I said, Cassandra's in here, so whoever was asking about the sisters before, you have one of them in here now. I don't know if Lisa's in here. If she is, she didn't say anything. They're still working on some things, and whenever they get a chance, they'll be able to tell you guys about that later. Like I said, you'll hear about some things soon. And I'm going to leave that there. Spoke up when we got me to break from Yeah, I'm going to encourage you guys. I know people say, no, don't go out the house. But if you can at least walk a little bit, even if it's in your yard. I did have a couple of nurses. Was a man who, a man who was raised in the streets and totally changed himself around trying to reach the youngsters. So if y'all can go and check that out, just a nice, refreshing change from everything that's going on right now. Is this? We'll keep you updated. Wow. Okay, there's Lisa. So Lisa and Cassandra are both on here. Hey, Lisa. Um, but yeah, if you can take just a few minutes, like don't let this pandemic be the reason that you stay in the house or fall off from doing exercise or whatever. So this gives you an excuse. You can't say I don't have time to go to the gym. Okay, you can't go to the gym. You can turn on some music, get your two-step on. Like I said, walk around your yard, walk around your neighborhood. Even if you need to put a mask on, you're not in a public place. You're in your neighborhood. Nobody should be up on you in your neighborhood like that anyway, if you can. But don't let this be a reason that you just fall off. Like, don't come off this pandemic, with 50 extra pounds on you and you blaming it on Corona Lachey. Don't blame it on Corona Lachey. Now's your time to turn your music on. You say you like to step in the name of love, step in the name of health. How about that? Let's do that. Turn that same music on, and whatever shuffle, slide, two-step, whatever it is that you need to do, and I'm making a mess myself, whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself in continued health. We're not going to say that you need to get yourself in shape, because I'm going to assume that everybody's already in shape, but, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Hold it down. Hold it down. Now I done made a whole mess with this Coke Zero. I'm going to start back moving. I've eaten the entire house. I've been stepping. Yeah, you got to get that workout in, y'all. You got to do something. You got to do something. I saw Texas Black. Y'all hold up. I need to pull out weight. I saw Texas Black. She was playing some music the other day, and I saw her getting her two-step on. Hey, Shamika, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm happy to be here.
Nobody even asked you that. Or Siri just be minding people business. You hear me? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I went for a walk too, and it felt good today. I've been in the house for 2 months. Oh my. Instead of the freshman 15, I gained the COVID 19 times 2. Oh my. What's that, 38? Yeah, we got to get out. We got to keep moving. Thank you, Phases. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Dr. Y'all know this grease face right here. That thing always glowing. It's always glowing. I be doing my squats in the house, Doc. I need a nice butt for when outside. Lulu, you doing the right thing there. Squat it out. Now squat it out. I'll start walking tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, get it in, y'all. Shoot. Just turn the radio on. I don't care if you gotta do a slide to a country song. Like, just turn the radio on and, do what you gotta do. Like I was saying, Texas Black, she was doing, I don't know if it was for her birthday. I think it was for her birthday last weekend. Like I said, I was in the bushes. But she was in there getting her two-step on and getting her little dance on. And I'm chilling in my bed, and I'm dancing too. I can't get up and say too much, but I'm dancing too because number one, it just feels good. Let's be honest. It feels good. But number two, you doing something that feels good to you and it's good for you. So, just, yeah, Miss Kim, I have a piece of mind. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Karen. This live is refreshing for. Oh, thank you, Faye Faye. 8 key principles in this time. 1, nutrition. 2, exercise. Well, shoot, let me write this down. Okay, let me screenshot it. How about that? Yeah, I'm being lazy. Hold up. Okay. Yeah, that was lazy. I'm sorry, y'all. That was lazy. Okay. 1, nutrition. 2, exercise. 3, water. 4, sunlight. 5, temperance. 6, air. 7 rest, 8 trust. I like that. I like that. Please pray I don't drink more than normal. I notice I have drunk more than normal. I don't want to fall into a cycle. Okay, real world. What you drinking? That's the question. That's what inquiring minds want to know. Y'all work keeps me plenty busy. Me too, K. Nicole. I just be coming up with stuff to do in the yard. And then I got to deal with the pollen and the polyps. The pollen and the polyps. Thank you, Shamika. Hello, all new to your channel. Unique. Oh, I liked how you did that name. Uniquely made. Welcome, welcome. And thanks for the sub. I saw you. Beer belly. Listen. Listen. How about you can switch that up, right? Hold up. My back, knee, stomach, head hurt from that walk. Okay. So, Lisa, if all that's hurting, you need to sit down somewhere. Don't sit sat and like sat down. You already sat, like sat down. Real world, you gotta give yourself a reason to get your drink on, right? So let it be because you are like congratulating yourself on something. I saw your band-aid. Like you went and did a couple laps, right? So you're gonna go and give yourself a little drink. Not a whole drink, just a little sippy sip. Just a little sippy sip. You're gonna get a little sip. Because if you're gonna walk and then take a sippy sip and you already saying that you got the beer belly beer, then that's just defeating the whole darn purpose. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You just walking because the air feel good to you. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm you know. But we don't need to develop any coronavirus habits, you know, any quarantine habits. So I'm going to pray for you. We're going to pray. We're going to pray. And back away slowly from some of these demons on these. Ooh, yes. I've been doing renovations at the house, getting exercise and having fun. Going live and fail. Hold up. Going live in Phases Life Vibes tomorrow, y'all. If y'all want a break from the nonsense in the streets, is the time on here? Phases, you know what time? So Phases is going live on her other channel tomorrow. If you want a break from all the madness and the nonsense in the YouTube streets, then we can all meet over at Phases' house tomorrow. I just started a channel on quick meals in less than 15. Okay, wait a minute now. Hold up. Uniquely Made just started a channel on quick meals in less than 15 minutes. Ensure to keep it tight and right. Wait a minute, child. You talking about tight and right. You speaking my language. Hold on for a minute. Hold up. And I know some of y'all need to know about 15-minute meals. I'm just saying. I ain't the only one. Y'all want those quick meals. Y'all not trying to do all that work. Oh, shoot. Easy chocolate cake. Only 3 ingredients. Healthy smoothie. Oh, you speaking my language, chat. Okay, so Uniquely Made just came on here. I shot your page out right quick. This is her page. She caught my attention with the smoothies because I'm a smoothie queen now. Tilapia, child, stop. Cook with me, collard greens and asparagus, 10 minutes. How to cook buckwheat. Shoot. Child, let me go ahead and subscribe my darn self. Hold up. Okay. Y'all make sure if y'all hit that subscribe button that you also hit that notification bell so you get the notifications whenever just in case y'all didn't do that. Make sure you do it for phases too. If you hit subscribe, then make sure you hit the notification bell so you get the notifications. I don't know if Spitting Fire still on here. If you hit, go subscribe. She been a little quiet. She trying to hide in the bushes. But, go boom, hit that, then boom, hit that. For K Baby Lane, you go to her page, you hit subscribe, boom, you hit notification, boom, just like that. And that's how that works. So you'll get all the notifications for what they're doing. So make sure you have all. Make sure you have all clicked. So I love it. I love it. Things I really want to lose. This belly, oh my God. My prednisone. Oh man, yeah, that prednisone to get you. You have to be real careful with that. You have to be really, really, really careful. There are some over-the-counter supplements that you can get to like help curve your carb cravings. I don't even know if you can get access to that stuff now, but that's really good if you're on prednisone and it's giving you the munchies, like you done smoke some good stuff or whatever. They have some natural carb curvers that you can use to help with that. So also B12. Also, you can just fill yourself up with some water, some lemon water. But that can be kind of uncomfortable when you're trying to go to sleep. I'm just saying. I know what time later and posted in my community. Y'all are welcome to my house. We coming. I painted and decorated my powder room. Colors are tangerine, mocha, and teal. Oh, that is beautiful. I know it is. Ooh. I cooked some collards. Okay, real world. Y'all hold on one second. Y'all know when we start having conversations about food and stuff like that, stuff start going crazy. I'm not going to let real world slide by talking about pigtails on this channel. Now, as country as I am, okay, as country as I am, I ain't letting you slide by with talking about pigtails now. We can talk about the pig foot, the I don't know whatever else the pig got going on, the chitlins, the tails and the ears, they got to stay where they at. Like, that got to be some Raleigh stuff. that got to be some of that stuff in the triad area, Jesus. Oh, no pork, period. Now, I do the pork. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Yes. I need help making smoothies. Please share your recipes. And I'm apologizing now. Phases, the easiest way to make you a good smoothie is just go to Walmart and get the prepackaged ones. Oh, you're welcome. Get the prepackaged ones. They come like 6 in a pack. That's what I do whenever I'm like, I gotta hurry up and get moving. I just do the prepackaged ones, and then I have my own separate kale or spinach, and I'll put the kale or spinach in with my own little juice and keep it pushing. And I can make 2 out of that one package. So that's the easy way if you're not used to making them and you don't have all the time. Well, right now you got time to experiment all day. So, just pick out your favorite fruit and remember that fruit is still sugar. That's what our folks keep overlooking. We'll overdo something. We'll overindulge, right? So remember that fruit is still, it's still sugar. I'm like a mango just freak. So, I do mango, pineapples, grapes, you know, you have to kind of play with them a little bit. I add my other stuff to it, you know, so I make sure I get my little nutrients and all kind of stuff like that. I don't put regular sugar in there, but, you know, I have certain things that I put in there just to make it do whatever I want it to do. So just make sure that you're not, because some people, they'll tell me about their smoothies and they're like, well, Dr. Rogers, I'm like gaining a lot of weight. And they're gaining weight because they're loading up on all that fruit, and they think just because it's fruit it's automatically healthy and they can't gain weight from it. But you keep loading up on that fruit, like the fruit that tastes the best is usually the fruit that has the most sugar, and that's just being honest. It's like anything else. So yeah, it tastes good. It tastes good to you, but anything that's done in excess is usually not good for you. So that's the same for the beer too, I'm just saying. No pigtails and collards. Please don't bring that up. Yesterday I cooked greens, mac, cheese, smoked turkey, black eyed peas. What in the world? Karen. Now you say you from California, I believe. No, not Karen. Not Karen. That was Latasha. Where you from? Because there's some southern cooking right here. I got greens, beans, tomato, cheese. When you put okra up there, I already know what the deal is. Because I'm assuming that the okra got cooked with the black eyed peas. I'm just going to assume now. I could be wrong. But that looked like some southern cooking right there. I love bacon and oh Lord, she loved the poke. 5 keys to a soulmate. Okay, let's hold on for a second. Number 1, chemistry. Number 2, connection. Number 3, wholeness. 4, divine confirmation. And 5, sense of purpose. That's all right. I might have to speak on that. I like that. The prepackaged ones. I'll lay it with a turkey baker. Arissa can make some good smoothies. Yeah, those smoothies are the bomb, y'all. Ooh, I can tell you, I have blown up some blenders. You hear me? So I just go ahead when they put the little ones on the little magic bullets, when they put them on sale for Black Friday, just go ahead and get me an extra one and just put it in the closet, because I already know I'm going to need me another one. So yeah, hey, I love watermelon. Oh my God. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. But remember, watermelon got a lot of sugar. Yes. But you're doing it in a smoothie. So unless you plan on drinking those smoothies all day, which sometimes I do, I may do 2 smoothies in a meal. So it just depends on how my stomach is feeling, you know. I'm at work, so I'm in and out here, Cassandra. Y'all don't get stuck up in here. I need to detox. Come on. Forgot about that prime rib turkey. Jesus be offense. The fruit has high sugar. G2G Proverbs. How you doing? I'm gonna be a whole new chick. Oh man. Now that's another thing that you can do too. A detox never hurt anybody. I need something for weight loss. Dr. Rogers, can you drop the link on your chat, please, ma'am? You know what? I can help you with that, Karen. But I'm also going to suggest, because I'm looking at this new channel that we just came up on, and a lot of the stuff that she's discussing on this channel is pretty much what I do. Like, fish, I eat, y'all. I eat, but I cook in the air fryer, I cook on the grill. I don't fry foods. So you really trying to update right now? Okay. Too much. Okra and tomato. Hush your mouth and keep on talking. Yeah. Okra and tomatoes. Yeah. My coworker said, "Did you say your name was K Baby?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Somebody just said your name, so I ran back." Yeah, I said your name, K Baby. I was shouting out your channel. I was going to just every day and gaining weight. Yeah. What about a good detox? What do you suggest? I don't really do the detoxes, so I wouldn't suggest anything. If I'm trying to see if Uniquely Made is on here, she can probably give you some information on that. I do know people that just get the regular detox teas from Walmart. But because I haven't tried them, I don't recommend anything that I hadn't tried when it comes to those kind of products. And it have you walking around here clucking, and y'all be looking at me like Dr. Rogers told me this stuff was good. Now, I do like fried okra. Looking vibrant. Thank you, G2G. Please start a healthy channel. I was raised in the backwoods country. We can discuss some of that stuff on there. And I actually made a backup channel like Monday. I don't want to call it a backup channel because I actually want to try to just stick to the coaching stuff over there, but y'all know how stuff go. And I haven't put anything on there yet, so it doesn't do me any good to put the name out there because there's like literally nothing on there. Did I miss them? Shoot. Hold up, Muse. I get them. Hold up. There they go. All right. I'm trying to go through your comments, y'all. Let me back up. Okay. Thank you, Karen. And Dr. Rice, I had to come back really quick. Did you hear about this on my arms? No, I didn't. Let me screenshot this too. I'll go and check it out. I didn't. I haven't heard about it. You can use bananas and strawberries in your smoothie or half of apple with the smoothie mix. Let me tell you, the strawberry and banana smoothie is off the chain, right? I mean, off the chain. That's one of my favorite ones. But you gotta be careful because those strawberries, actually, even the fruit, not the fruit, but the bananas, like you gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful. I have used the apple cider vinegar, honey and lemon juice, actually the apple cider vinegar with mother. But I actually, with some turmeric powder, I actually use it as a face mask. They had the little shots. I did drink the shots. They didn't really do anything for me. Like I couldn't tell any difference in me taking them. But more so, I was trying different things, and I'm still trying different things to try to build up my immune system. Because like I told you guys before, I actually do have an autoimmune disease. I have Hashimoto's thyroid disease. So I have to make sure that, I try to do whatever I can for my immune system. So I have tried that. I did it for a week, but I couldn't see anything different. But on the flip side, when I did it as the mask, when I put it in the mask, it does help like blend and lighten up dark spots. So that works, and it smooths your skin out. Like the spots are smoother. It's almost like you're using bio oil on your skin. So it's just a natural thing. For the ladies, what it will do is turn your hands, your fingers, it's going to turn it yellow, the same color, where orange is looking like that turmeric powder. It will do that. But on your skin, if you have like dark spots, I have a lot of like dark spots because I have eczema. So, I'm always trying to, do different stuff with my skin. So, yeah. Yeah, Tori, you know. Um, I've had some people that came and asked me, like, okay, what is that thing? And they'd be like, oh, her neck is swollen. This is the result of my Hashimoto's thyroid disease. So I was cut from ear to ear, and this is the resulting scar from that. I had my thyroid taken out. Well, let me take that back. I went and I was supposed to have a total thyroidectomy. In the midst of everything, the doctor decided that I was too young to have a total thyroidectomy, and he wanted me to have a subtotal because he didn't want me to be on medicine for the rest of my life. So he made that decision on his own. Had the procedure done, didn't know that he even made that decision until like the next week. I was having trouble. I couldn't move. I couldn't bathe myself. Like, I had to call my brother over. Like, we're going to have to get over this brother-sister bond real quick. I need you to help me get this bath. You know what I'm saying? The shower. And I'm like going back to the doctor and I'm like, something's not right. And you already know, just having that, just a surgical procedure done, especially on your neck. I don't know how many people have had their neck like split open, but that's not the business. That's not where it's at. And they actually, I looked through my chart and I saw that one of the nurses put that I was malingering. And I'm like, so this is to think that I'm really just making up some symptoms or side effects or whatever that I had. And they let me go that day. And then the doctor called me back that same day, that evening. Well, he had the nurse call me back and told me I needed to come back in that next morning. So I went back in, and now the doctor is eating crow because, put this note in my chart. And he's saying, oh my God, we didn't realize. They left part of the thyroid in, and it wasn't until after they got the results back from the lab that they realized that it was diseased, right? So you closed me up, staples and stitches, with what was left of a diseased thyroid. They left it in there. So that's why I was still sick, because what happened was my body when it senses something foreign, it starts attacking it. And that's what happens with Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Your immune system, like your body starts attacking this thing that's foreign to it. So it makes it easy for you to catch other things from other people. You just have a lot of stuff going on. You have to be extra careful. Your it affects your digestive system. It affects your just everything, y'all. Like everything. It affects everything. Your metabolism, your anything that is controlled or needs to function in that body. Like that thyroid gland got a lot to do with that. So it was just a lot. So yeah, they left that in there, and then they wanted to go back in and take the rest of it out. When you told me when I went under that knife that you were going to be taking that out from the beginning, and you didn't. So I'd be darned if I'm going to let you go back in to tell me that you made another decision without my permission. We're not playing those games. So what they told me was eventually, it would die out. It would burn out on its own. Hadn't done that yet. And guess what? I'm still taking medicine forever. Yeah. So that's why I have to, continue with the walking and do the miles every day, because I can easily gain weight because they decided not to pull this monstrosity out. So when I'm talking to people about trying to just make sure that you remain healthy and do whatever you're supposed to do, I'm not just talking to you, y'all. I'm preaching to the choir. You'll see this stays swollen sometimes. I actually had a goiter. I didn't have the goiter that people have that like grows out this way. My goiter grew up this way. And so I just looked like I just had a thick neck. Like I did lift weights, but I really looked like a bodybuilder. So this goes back to the conversation that we were having earlier about making sure that you take care of yourself. So just a mess, a hot mess. So, and if you have any dealings with that, then you know your hair changes, your skin changes, everything just changes. Nothing's the same. Smoothie sent me to the toilet. What in the world did I just walk up on? If those smoothies are done right, yes. Yes, and that's the purpose of my smoothies. When I fix them a certain way, I'm going to load them with kale. I'm going to load my smoothies with spinach because that's the purpose. I do wraps. I do spinach wraps. I'll take turkey and spinach and cheese and wrap it up. I did keto for a while, so I take part of the foundation of keto and still use it with my other stuff. I didn't do keto, I did it for a while fully, but it just didn't sit well with me having to take all those carbs in because I've been like low carb, for the longest. So it worked. Don't get me wrong, it worked. But like I told you guys, I had been told years ago that I was pre-diabetic, right? So just having to keep up with those ketones, and they say that it's, good for people with diabetes. That's why they started it. But I try to be careful with that stuff. We ain't doing all that. So yeah, I did a modified version. Hey Jada, how you doing? But I wish they would have removed the whole thing, Tori. They did me dirty. They really did me dirty. I love avocado smoothies. Yes. Dr. Rice, I'm so sorry, but I'm not trusting anything that Demon is saying. It's safe to go outside. I got 3 grandchildren to look at and breathe knowledge and coins on them. Is Latrice in here? I see. Hey, Latrice, how you doing? How you doing? I have an autoimmune disease too. G2G, you definitely do. I lost 70 pounds drinking that every morning and ate an apple and walked every day. That's what's up. I can't tell. Yeah, the eczema is real. Yeah, that's real. My friend who is a beautician, she did my hair. I do my own nails right now since I can't get to my folks. And here's the thing. Let's have some quarantine talk. Me and one of my girlfriends, we were laughing yesterday. Like, this quarantine has brought all of our country and our hood back out, right? So, you done got so big that you forgot how some of this stuff worked. Like, you forgot your roots, right? So we're sitting up here laughing because yesterday she had to wash her hair so that she can go and get her hair done today. And she's, I forgot how to wash my hair. And we like, yo, we gotta stop this for a minute, right? So she stayed with me last night. And she said, well, where do you want me to wash my hair? And I'm like, girl, you better bust that kitchen sink open real quick. Like, you know how we do. And I'm like, no, for real. I got a shampoo and a conditioner up there for you. Because that's what it was. We try to act like we don't, Now, we could try to be all cute and try to say, well, here, I'm going to wash in the shower. Nah, I told y'all I got eczema. I ain't trying to get all that stuff all on me and cause even more problems. No, we're going to get over this sink, right? And we're going to put this water, we're going to take it off that full flow, and we're going to put it on the spray so you can still get that feel like you at the beautician, with the little spray and all, and we're going to keep it pushing. Like, we forgot, you know what I'm saying? I told y'all when I was in school, when I was in high school, I started doing dreads and doing people's hair. Like, that's how I made my money, off doing the guys' hair initially. And we just this just my quarantine talk for y'all. So when the movie Inkwell came out, I don't know if y'all remember Lorenz Tate. I think that was Inkwell. He had the little box braids with the weave in it. It was like a bob. So a lot of guys fell in love with that. So they was like, yo, I need you to hook me up with that Inkwell. I need you to give me that style. So I started braiding like a little fool, putting little rubber bands on the end and giving that Lorenz Tate, And that's how I was making my money when I was in high school. College, I was doing females' hair and guys. But that's how I made my money. I braid, I was doing sew-in styles, I was doing ponytails, updos, you name it. I was doing it. And when I got out of school, never went to cosmetology school. I thought about it, but I didn't see how, the psychology and the cosmetology, like, I didn't see how that was going to go together. But then when you think about it, like, a cosmetologist kind of is like a psychologist, because they have to listen to everybody's problems when they washing and rinsing and all that stuff. But yeah, so I was doing people nails and I was doing their pedicures and all this stuff. Y'all, when I tell you, you got a hustler over here. You got a whole hustler. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, like, I need Maya. That's my nail technician. That's Maya. I'm like, I really need to get with Maya. And Maya like, nah, we ain't trying to open up right now, And they already wear masks in there anyway. But I'm like, Maya, you wear a mask, So anyway, I'm just sitting up there and I'm like, I can't be going out in front of people. My hands just jacked up. It's not that I couldn't do, certain things. It was just, I still had like acrylic on my hands because I get the acrylic overlay so I can keep my little French or whatever. So I was like, man, bump this. So excited. And I went and pulled out my tools. I went and pulled out my old kits. You hear me? I said, let me see if this girl still got it. So I went and I pulled out my kits. And I was like, yo, let me just go for what I know. Let me see if I can still do this thing. And I was still able to do it. And I'm sitting here like a little fool, right? Because I had to call my sister up. I got to call my folks like, yo, we forgot. We forgot. We forgot because we used to do this stuff. You don't have to go to the beautician. We sat there watching my mama with the hot comb on the stove and the grease on the back of her hands, parting that hair, putting that grease on there and sliding that straightening comb through. Like, we lived that life. We used to straighten our own hair. So why we acting like we don't know what to do during the quarantine? And so we started doing it. We started doing the darn thing. Yeah. So that's my message to y'all. Stop acting like you forgot where you came from. Stop acting like you forgot where you came from. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to get my butt off here. So, people look at where you are now, what you're doing now, and they think they know where you came from. Okay? So I'm sitting there and I was wondering, I thought my significant other was special because he didn't know what corned beef was. And some of the stuff that I was saying, oh, well, I'm going to cook this. What is that? And I'm sitting here like, you don't know what that is? Like, you don't know what liver pudding is? You don't know what corned beef is? Bruh, you don't know what treat meat is? So I'm just sitting here and I got to remember, like, you a country bumpkin. Like, that's what y'all had. Like, y'all not country because people want to say you country. Like, y'all were on the farm, like, for real. Y'all were looking at chickens and stuff. So I'm just sitting there and we go to my mom's house the other day. This was the day before my nephew's funeral. And my mom was like, I cooked something. And she told my nephews, they said, well, Grandma, what you cook? And she said, I cooked some corned beef. And they were like, corned beef? What is that? And we both looking at them like, who raised you? Where did y'all come from? Y'all done got old and got uppity up in here. You don't know what corned beef is? Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's the good thing I'm getting out of the quarantine. Like, you're going to have to go back and go for what you know. You hear me? Listen. What am I eating for breakfast? Cereal, okay? I ain't even doing the smoothies every day. I'm going to eat this cereal because I ain't got nothing else to do but walk and look around right now. I'm going to eat this cereal. Oh, gosh. I'm going to go ahead and get that. And if I feel like having lunch, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to eat that cereal because that's what I used to do. You're gonna mess around. Who talking about blue magic? Yes, yes, yes. And the Royal Crown, see, you just got me just that quick. The Royal Crown, that was actually a bit more expensive. See we talking corn. Yes, it's like corn hash. Yeah. That's a bit more expensive. Now the bergamot, that one, let me actually the blue magic is more expensive. Now if you got the bergamot, let me take y'all to school for a minute for the country folks. If you got the blue, so what, grease makes your hair grow. Child, don't start me to lying. I don't know. I don't know. My mama always used blue magic, and she used, I think that was shoot, it's a little small jar. It was real small, kind of like the little Tussie bottle, like the I can't think of the name of it, but it had our hair growing. Don't get me. You got shrinkage. Girl, you gotta put some black castor oil on that thing here. Some black castor oil. But you had the blue, I think it was like a conditioner, right? If you straighten your hair, don't use conditioner. They don't go together. You wash your hair with conditioner, but don't use conditioner grease. And that's, what we were doing, trying to be fast. We were putting that grease on there and straightening, and wonder why when we got to school and stood out in the fog, it was shrunk up. Oh, ultra blue. Okay, it shrunk up. The bang, yeah. You had that little long bang. You know how you let that little bang hang over to the side? Yeah, that's how it was when we left home. Had a little curl on the end, like boom, it just dropped right there. Yeah, and by the time you stood at the bus stop and got off the bus and tried to go to breakfast, that bang then went from down here to up to here. And it's just a little poof right there, y'all. Yeah. Yeah. The struggle is real. Yeah, that's that shrinkage. Yeah, you got that shrinkage. Yeah, I'm letting y'all know how country I am. Thank you, 312. Your iron below, because that's what I have issues with all my. Tori, my iron is never low, but I am cold a lot. So that's one of the symptoms that like people don't seem to understand. Like I am always cold. And when my feet get cold, there's no turning back from that. So I have like an extreme, like it's extreme. When I get cold, like it's just extreme. I can't even explain it. There's other people will be sitting around sweating, and I'm just like, there's nothing. There's no blankets or whatever that can break that. It'll kind of ease it a little bit, but I had to get a heater, put it on my feet. Like it's an extreme cold that I can't really explain. So that's one of the I guess the main things. And I don't know if it affects my eczema, but I think it kind of makes my eczema flare up a little bit more too. So, but yeah, haven't had a problem with my iron. Okay, I'm trying to go back up and get your comments. Magic Johnson on MSNBC concerning helping the Black families being affected with this virus. Thank you, Jesus. I've already lost 3 family members and not allowed to fly back home. My condolences, Karen. At Uniquely Made, baby, I think it's just Hot Ride. Connect to me later tonight. And I had to correct. If it's not correct now, it's going to hurt, but you'll pay. Blue Mag. Okay, let me catch back up. Okay, corned beef real quick. Corned beef, you usually have that with rice in the country. Corned beef hash, we have that with grits. Like you can order that at the Waffle House, Huddle House, whatever. So corned beef is more kind of like ground beef that's like grounded a little bit finer, and that goes over rice with some onions and salt and pepper, seasoned salt, that kind of stuff that go over rice. Ooh. And then the corned beef, it kind of got a little potato like hash. It got little potato kind of things in and all that stuff. Yeah. And that's for the grits. Yeah. Yeah. I know it's country. I know. I ain't apologizing for it. Ooh, liver pudding. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. My mom and dad used to eat that, and they are country. Yes, child. Ruth Bader Ginsburg being treated for gallbladder condition. Please say oh, really? I haven't used Dog Man, but my mama used the Ultra Sheen on your ear. You cannot tell me nothing. Y'all better know. You need to eat more greens and look on Amazon for these vitamins called Hemoplex. They work and they give you energy. Okay. How are the people acting down where you are? And I hear them like people claiming not wearing masks or not. AW, you know what? Now I don't really I don't really go out much, but the times that I had to go out and like try to like make a Walmart run or something like that, it was about the same. It was about the same here. We don't have any mandates or whatever to wear masks. But for the most part, you see, I'll say about 70% of the people that you see out, you'll see them, with their mask on. And I even had to be more vigilant myself. Like I said, I have my own health issues going on. And my thing was I make sure I keep my distance. Like I was telling you guys a couple weeks ago, some people don't like distancing, and they want to come up to you and they want to talk, and you don't want to be mean to them, and you don't want to be rude or disrespectful, but you're like, coronavirus is getting real. Like you want to tell them, you want to tell them real quick, like, back up, bro. Back up, like go ahead with all that. Yeah, they will chase you down in Walmart. They sure will. I'm telling you, I had, yeah, yeah. Like you want to come this close to me and talk to me right now, like, back up. It's getting real. Like just back up. Yeah, that's. Yeah. But yeah, everybody's doing what they need to do for the most part. I'm also seeing some of the people putting them on their kids, and that's what I like to see more than anything. Like we quick to protect ourselves and then forget, what about the baby? So that's definitely a good thing. Dr. Rogers, you taking it way back with the liver. Listen, Linda, listen. That liver, and I meant to be off here already, but that liver pudding. If you from the country, you understand what I'm saying. There's levels to that liver pudding, right? So we all know you cook it up or whatever, cook it down and put it on your grits. That's all well and good. But you get that pudding and you just cook it. I mean, us, hey, look, we ain't got time to be waiting on you to do that. We're going to cut the little skin stuff off, smash it down, and we're going to cook it in the microwave. And we're going to put it on some bread, okay, with a little mayonnaise. Now, God, tomato tater. Boy, look at him. I'm going to have to get off here. T-Ron, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm like, hey, they going to have me running to Walmart tonight. They're going to get some. No, I can't run to Walmart. It closes at 8 o'clock. Well, in the morning to go get some liver pudding. And my vehicle playing over the speaker, so I'm safe. All right, music, be careful on the road. I heard about the Hermaplex. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out. I give them a look. That's a warning. Then I got to be rude if you don't get the hint. Yeah, you got to give. They're really good for people with iron deficiency like myself. Mama used to try to make me eat potted meat, and I used to cry because it reminded me. Latasha. We laughed when they showed that episode of Good Times, and that lady was bringing them food, and she had dogs, and they thought that the lady was bringing them dog food. And every time we eat treat meat or corned beef, like we laugh about that because my brother would say, "Man, that's dog food." He ate that dog food. I'm telling you. But it made us think of that episode of Good Times. I can't think of who the lady was on there, but she didn't have a lot of money or something, but she had dogs, or a dog, and they thought for sure she was bringing that darn dog food over there. That was Walona starting stuff. um, Good for people with iron deficiency. Old school country and diet. Buttermilk and cornbread. Come on now. Come on. Beets are good too for iron and bean. Yeah, Tori, now see that one right there? That's one I didn't really get into. The beets. I didn't get into that one. Now I do beans all day. But the beets, yeah. Yes. Yes. Now, when y'all talking about cornbread, see, y'all start talking about food, it turns into something else. When you talking about cornbread, are you talking about like some jiffy cornbread, or you talking about fried cornbread? Because that's what we do. We do the fried cornbread, like cornbread fritters. You got to do that fried cornbread. It ain't right if it ain't. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to flip that thing over and let it cook on both sides like some pancakes. Beets are good in smoothies. I'm gonna try it. Unique. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna get off here because I done got hungry and it's time for bed. If y'all can't drink apple cider vinegar, they have the jellies. My nephew took them and his pot belly gone. Don't eat after 8. So I promise y'all will see the true. Yes. Okay. That's all I just need to make sure we talking about the same thing. The kind that you take, you like fold it a little bit. You don't, not a proper fold. You just break a piece off and like so, and you grab your collards with them. Like that's the cornbread I'm talking about. Like that cornbread. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That cornbread. You can't do that with Jiffy. Jiffy gonna crumble and break all on you. Not knocking Jiffy because I love it. If you have a juice, I do have a juice. I'm gonna try it. Ugh. I'm gonna try it. In Alabama, we call them hot water cornbread. Yeah, some people call it that down here too. Listen, I just call it good, child. You got yes. Cornbread muffins dipped in some cold milk. Oh Lord, child. Let me tell you, we had cornbread muffins at school. They ain't get made at the house. As a matter of fact, my mama never made up. Let me tell you. If that cornbread didn't get fried, and I saw somebody say homemade biscuits. Yeah, the homemade biscuits with the thumbprint in them. I don't know what that thumbprint did to them, but it was special. Yeah, y'all country. All y'all country. All y'all. Everybody. But yeah, so I just wanted to drop in tonight because I had been off the scene for a couple of days. I just want to tell you guys again that I thank you for your support, for myself and my family, and all your prayers and condolences and just all that stuff. I like truly, genuinely appreciate you, and I really want you to know that. Like I said, it takes time. But you got to work through things. Oh, okay. Born and raised in Cali, but my mom is from Mississippi. That says it all right there. There it is. Um, but we're gonna come back. I'm gonna try to get back on my regular schedule with the posting. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Add strawberries and apples to the beet. Oh, I have to eat those strawberries and apples. They might not make it to the beets. Um, but I'm gonna try to go back to my, doing my post on a regular as much as possible. You know. But I'm really making a concerted effort to dodge the drama. So if it's too hot in the streets, then you probably won't see me. You probably won't see me. I'll be somewhere taking a cool bath. Dodging the heat. Dodging the heat. But like I said, everybody that is like making an effort to try to calm some of this stuff down, to try to get people to like really think about what's going on, what the big picture is, right, Tirana? Like really think about the bigger picture, that recognizing that the picture is not about one person. The total picture, everything in its totality is about us fighting, us fighting for those inalienable rights that we are entitled to. There aren't many things that we are entitled to, but those things we are entitled to. And we can't allow anyone or anything to violate those rights, because once we open up the door for one thing, then we're opening up the door for other things. So that's what I'm hoping that people get out of everything. And in the midst of all this, when you're doing certain things to people, whatever those things are, if it's violating their rights, it doesn't have to be a well-known person that we're fighting for. We need to fight for the person that's not well-known. We need to fight for ourselves. Darn, if we don't fight for nobody else, you got to fight for yourself. But it's not just about the system doing things decent and in order. We got to hold ourselves accountable and our peers accountable and make sure that they do things that are decent and in order. Because if we go back to Dr. King, injustice anywhere is a threat to injustice. Excuse me, I always get that mixed up. And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So if we allow this thing to go on with this person, then we look like a hypocrite when we see it going on over here. And now we have this, automatic outrage, and we're so angry and stuff because we see it here, but we're not addressing it over here. So at the end of the day, it's just about going back, having a healthy balance, and being unbiased. If you are against injustice, then be against injustice. Don't pick and choose. Don't be selective about your rage. Don't be selective about who you want to fight for. If it's wrong, then say it's wrong, regardless of who it is. If it's me, if I'm wrong, then just go ahead, like, look, you wrong, sis. Like, hey, Carolina, like, what's up? Hey, we love you, but you're wrong. Okay. And I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to chop that up and go, and I'll take a look and see what you're talking about. And how we say down here, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. And then I come back and I'll make an informed decision. And you may see me do things different. If it's something that, like, okay, they might be right on this, I'll switch stuff up. But that's what it's all about at the end of the day. It's not about us fighting. It's not about people seeing us acting a plumb fool. It's not about that. It's not about, seeing who can come after the next person the hardest, or who can do the most damage to a person. Because at the end of the day, I did that video, I don't know if it was last week or the week before last, about being careful about the seeds that you are sowing. And you have to remember that with anything in life, you reap what you sow. So you need to make sure that the seeds that you are sowing is something that you want to give life to. Because whatever it is, whatever that baby come out to be, you birthed that baby. Like that's all you. So you need to make sure it's going to be something that you're going to be proud of. I'm just saying. Because that's your legacy. Not mine. That's your legacy. So, with that being said, hold on, let me make sure I got your comments. Texas born but Louisiana raised, and a combination of the two. Bear backwoods and raised country parents. You can't help it. Oh, you country. Dr. Rogerson phases and the young lady that has a new channel. We need more topics like this for the ladies. Tori, I agree 100%. Stay encouraged to the next time. Thank you, Muse. I will. I have been on YouTube for a minute, Dr. Rogers, but how is Lily? Lily is Lily is well. Let me see something. Okay. She is very well. I won't say who she is, but she was in the chat. She's very well. So yeah. Some of you were speaking to her. Okay. All right, good people. Yeah, she's doing very well. If all hearts and minds are clear, I'm going to get off here. I thank you all for tuning in. I thank you for just, allowing me to just do a kickback day, a kickback night or whatever. And just give you guys just, a chance to have some conversations without all the extra buffale. I see Uniquely Made on here. Don't forget to check her out. If you weren't on here earlier, she started a new channel and she's talking about, some health. I'm going to say wellness topics on her channel. And shoot, I've subscribed myself because when you talk about 15-minute stuff, a sister like me, and I'm down. But she talks about, 15-minute meals. I saw some stuff on there about making smoothies. I'm a smoothie girl. So check her out. Also, Phases tomorrow. She's going to be live on her other channel, Phases Life Vibes. Check that out for some encouraging and inspirational stuff on there. It has nothing to do with all the stuff that we discuss on this side. So if you want to keep that refreshing feeling, did you say Dax? Yeah, so y'all I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Unique, before we get off here, I don't know, I think you should be able to click on her name. I could be wrong, but I think you should be able to click on her name and go to her page. I don't know if YouTube's still letting you do that or not, but just try it and see if it works. I'm not sure if it does. For those of you, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button if you don't mind. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, okay, she's getting the link. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to this channel. If you like, just being able to kick back, relax, or like my cousin used to say, kick your shoes off, run through the woods and catch a mountain lion. I don't know where that mountain lion came from, but yeah, sound good. So, if you just want to do something different, then just stop on by, because we ain't getting into all that extra stuff, the extracurricular stuff. We're not going to do that. I'm trying to give you a minute, you guys a minute, so that Uniquely Made can post the link in here for her. It doesn't anymore. Give her a chance to post the link. It's not working. Cooking with Dr. Rogers. Child, yeah, y'all don't want to see me cook, child. Y'all need to put some grease in that. I can't do that without all the grease. She said the link isn't working, so if you just I tell you, Uniquely Made, when I get off the live, and y'all let me remind you too, that for some reason for YouTube, it's taking a long time. After we finish the lives, it's taking a long time for the lives to upload. So if you get off, like if you got the notification in your email, it'll let you go back to it. But if you just try to go to it through YouTube, it's not going to go to it because it's taking a long time for it to process. So just go back to it. Uniquely made. If you can go in the comment section and just put test or hello, or just put something in the comment section, not the chat, but actual comments, then we can click on your name right there and it'll take you straight. It'll take everybody straight to your page by clicking on your name in the comment section. Since the link isn't working. So we can do that. We can definitely do that. Not everybody's posting links on your community page. She said it's not. I do that too. I do that, Tori. Show will. I show will. All right, y'all. So again, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys have a blessed night. Prayers for all of those whose, families are going through anything dealing with coronavirus right now, and for those who have lost family members to the coronavirus. My prayers and condolences to you and your family. And we're just gonna, we're gonna pray for coverage. Coverage and protection. Good night, Dot. Looking extra beautiful. Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. So until next time, be safe, be healthy, but most importantly, be corona free. Oh, another one. Skirt. Rewind. Stay home. Okay, now there we go. Y'all have a good night. Bye.